Okay, I am struggling to commit to making videos every day. Yesterday was a fine day. Obviously, Spy shot right out the gate. Caught a little piece of that. And then I said I was looking at BAC, but then you mentioned JPM, which I thought looked better. And I got in when you mentioned it, so did okay. I'm a little frustrated with myself in not documenting properly. And so this is really as much for me being consistent in my documentation and my setup as anything else. Today, I'm looking at hood. Well, let me finish that thought. I need to like push myself to document every day. So the portfolio's here from yesterday's trades. I can't even remember where we started. I think it was like $80, something like that. So I'm actually going to deduct from this, going back there, and play this day again. Because for me, it's so important that what is that? $80, so what, 72.14? 72. That I do this properly. So we're going back to 80. Let's see if I can do that on the phone. Okay, so I'll do that. What am I looking at today? You guys mentioned hood. I really just like the Qs and Spy today, to be frank. I don't know what I see on hood. Hood looks like it's ready to fill this gap. I know you had these lines up here. We'll have to see. What I like the most is obviously Spy and Qs. I can get rid of a few things here to make it clear. Trick on Spy and Qs is just waiting for the real move, you know what I mean? So, if we look at the day chart, right, we're just looking for expansion all the way up, right? Here, if we get through that, then we're trying to go here, which makes sense. Qs actually look better because you can have a 3-2 on the day and then get back up to these highs. And if we draw, boom, boom, looks nice, right? So, preferential Qs, looking at NQ to give me a little more info. Yeah, so 1, 2, 2. NQ all the way up here. What does it look like on the week? Outside week, right? Outside week is a target on NQ, which is just giving me more information on where I want to be on my QQQ trade. We can look at ES. Also, outside week is the target, not a ton of time for it, but that looks great. The month would just be 2 up, obviously, because we're at the highs, and same thing for Qs. So that's really what my focus is. I know you mentioned Microsoft. Let's see. Microsoft. Here's a gap. Okay. That makes sense. Microsoft down. Fill that gap. There's another gap here. Which I'm open to. So let's see. 1, 2. Okay. There's also obviously this gap up here. Not too concerned about it. What does the week look like? 3-2 week through the gap. Yeah. So a short on Microsoft makes hella sense. And you mentioned Tesla. Outside week is a possibility. Let's see the day. 1, 2, 2 day. Yeah, Tesla looks fun. And Tesla has switched to Monday, Wednesday, Friday expiry. So you can start playing Tesla with less money. So Tesla, Microsoft, Spy and Qs would be my attention. Okay, great. We're back to 80. And yeah, that's where we'll go from. We'll go from there.